I had a client recently ask me a couple of questions, and I asked her if she was happy for me to share the answers in a video because it would be a really good example of how the application of the law of attraction can sometimes really, until you start applying it to different situations, you can know the theory, but it's in the examples that you really get to learn it, and particularly in your own example. So I asked if I could share the answer. She was happy for me to do that. Obviously, I'm going to share that anonymously. So I'm going to call them Wendy and Bob, because Wendy and Bob are my neighbours from across the road, a lovely couple in their 80s. And so from now on, if I'm doing any videos that are actually kind of an answer to questions, which I'm happy to do, I will obviously change details so that nobody can be identified. But I will from now on call them Wendy and Bob. So, Wendy and Bob recently separated, and Wendy's question to me was, why was it so difficult to find somewhere to move to? So her initial question to me was, I don't understand why the process of looking for a house is taking so long. Then she went on to say, I try and think the right one will come when it's meant to. So why is it so hard? And what other way should I be looking at it? Well, there's a lot in that. And although things can seem specific, they never are. You can take general information out of anything that's specific and apply it to you. So you may not be looking for somewhere to move to. For you, it might be you're looking for that job or that relationship or whatever. You're looking for a change in circumstance. And your question can also be, I try and think the right one will come. Most of you, if you know me, you know I have an issue with the word try. To me, try already builds in kind of that failure will most likely occur. So I would already take that word out. If we take that word out and have a look at, and I think the right one will come, there's already a clue too that it's most likely not aligned and coming from every place. So the thing with the law of attraction, a little general recap on what it is. Like attracts like. Things of a similar frequency are drawn to each other. When we think about something, it is powerful. Thoughts have a frequency. What has an even stronger frequency is how we feel about something. Because remember, and I've often said this to people, there's no one listening. No one's listening to your affirmations. No one's listening to your prayers. There is a source energy that responds to a kind of a feeling and a frequency that is set off by you, and things that like that then come to you. They are drawn to you in your experience. So she's trying to think the right one will come, which already says to me, but I don't really feel like it will. So if you're just thinking, up it to thinking and feeling the right one will come. You can up it even more of a notch and say, well, that's kind of in the future, the right one will come. We've taught a lot in the law of attraction. There is only now. Focus in the now. Your manifesting power is always in the now. So rather than thinking the right one will come, know the right one is already here. I know the right house is already ready. Now what can I do to make myself ready to move into it? You could bring in things of trust there and think something's not yet quite right for us. Maybe it's being painted. Maybe somebody's doing some renovations to it. Maybe wherever I am, I still have something to learn here in the next few days, weeks, and at the perfect time, I know that house is already ready, and at the perfect time, I will move into it. She goes on to say, so why is it so hard? Well, it's so hard because she's making it so hard. She's making it hard because she's not really believing. She's trying to think the right things, but she's not feeling the right things. If something's hard, you've surrounded it in fear. If something's hard, change your perception on it. that is what will make it easier. The experience is neutral. Remember, whatever comes your way, it's neither hard nor easy. It's neither good nor bad. It just is. And then your perception, your reaction is what makes it hard or what makes it flow. What other way should I be looking at it? Well, I've pretty much covered that. Look at it through trust. Look at it from and align yourself with every aspect of it. Get excited about the move. Start to think about what will I put in place? Who will I ask to help me to move? Start to get ready for it. Start to prepare, knowing it's there, it's imminent, it is happening. Do not just think about it, also feel it, also act it. So then on every level, so that your thoughts, your feelings and your behaviour all match. When they all match and they're all aligned, that's extraordinarily powerful. Then she goes on to say,